morning guys. I am January J.W. from Betalet IA2A.
Hi, I am Laymar Gaho.
By the way, I'm Ivo P. Prolio.
For today's video, we are going to discuss about the Chapter 8, Delineation and Recognition of Ancestral Domains of Indigenous Peoples Right Act of 1997. So what is delineation and recognition of ancestral domains? This topic is assigned by Laymar Gaho.
Section 51. So, delineation and recognition of ancestral domains. So, self-delineation shall be the guiding principle of the identification of ancestral domains. In Section 52, delineation process. So, the identification and delineation of ancestors' domains shall be done in accordance with the following procedures. First is ancestral domains delineated prior to this act. Second, petition of delineation. Third, delineation proper. Next is proof required. Next is preparation of maps. Next is report of investigation and other documents. Next, notice and publication. Next is environment to NCIP. Next is turnover area within ancestral domains managed by other government agencies. So in Section 53, identification, delineation, and certification of ancestral lands. And Section 55 is Commonwealth rights.
Section 56, Existing Property Rights Regimes. Property rights within the ancestral domains already existing and vested upon effective of this act shall be recognized and respected. Section 57, Natural Resources within ancestral domains. The indigenous peoples shall have priority rights in the harvesting, extraction, development or exploitation of any natural resources within ancestral domains. A non-member of the IPs concerned may be allowed to take part in the development and utilization of the natural resources for a period of not exceeding 25 years, renewable for not more than 25 years. Provided, finally, that the National Commission of Indigenous People may exercise visitorial powers and take appropriate action to safeguard the rights of the IPs under the same contract. Section 58, Environmental Considerations. Ancestral domains or portion thereof which are found to be necessary for critical watersheds, mangroves, wildlife sanctuary, protected areas, forest cover or reforestations as determined by appropriate agencies with the full participation of the indigenous people concerned shall be maintained, managed, develop, protect, and conserve with the full and effective assistance of the government agencies. Section 59, Certification Precondition. All department and other government agencies shall be strictly enjoined from issuing, renewing, or granting concession, license or lease, or entering into any production sharing agreement without prior certification from the National Commission of Indigenous People that the area effective does not overlap with any ancestral domain.
Good day everyone, and for today's video, I will discuss to you the Section 60, which is entitled Exemption from the Taxes. So all lands are certified to be ancestral domains shall be exempt from real property. Taxes, especially levies and other forms of exaction, except such as portions of ancestral domains are actually used for large-scale agriculture, commercial forage, plantation in residential purposes, or upon titling by the private persons, provided that all exactions shall be used to facilitate development and improvement of the ancestral domain.
Chapter 8 Delineation and Recognition of Ancestral Domains. As such, the ICCs and IPs concerned shall have a desired role in all activities pertinent thereto. The government shall take the necessary step to identify ideas which the ICCs or IPs concerned traditionally occupy and guarantee effective protections of their rights to ownership and profession. So this section is more about the importance of our indigenous people, especially with their properties.
As a member of indigenous people, we have a right on our ancestral domains, and this should be recognized and respected among people. And also, we as a member of indigenous people, we have a right to develop and utilize of any natural resources within our ancestral domains. Through the help of our government agencies, we can also maintain, manage, protect, and conserve natural resources in order for this to be used in the next generation.
So here's my insight to the section 60. Apart from those portions of the ancestral domains that area actually used for large-scale agriculture, commercial, forest plantation, and residential purposes are upon titling by the private persons, all land certified to be ancestral domains shall be exempt from real property taxes, special levies, and other forms of exaction, provided that all exaction shall be used to facilitate the development and improvement of ancestral domains.
That's all for today, guys. I hope you've learned something. Thank you for watching.